Hey, everybody. So today I want to talk about functional mobility. We have to be able to get in and out of the car. We have to easily come from seated from the chair all the way up to standing, right? These are little transfers. You have to get up and out of the bed. And like I said, you have to maneuver the different steps. That requires hip flexion, knee flexion, ankle mobility, as well as the shoulder, as well as your spinal mobility. So your ability to squat down all the way down, and then be able to place your sit bones gently on the floor. And then from there, being able to like really mindfully come up from here without any assistance, that's the functional mobility that I want you to, in your mind, to go after. And yoga allows for that to be improved because it does require you to activate the muscles, stretch the muscles, stabilize, and strengthen the muscles in every plane of motion possible available in our body. I'm meticulous about yoga and the way it's practiced because for autoimmune patients, if you're not properly aligned and anchored and core not actively activated, then you're going to cause more injury than harm, right? Walking requires very little range of motion. We can walk and slump through life all day long, but I want you guys to be able to aptly like be able to jog and move the motions of your shoulders, your knees, be able to like have full range of motion to be able to go down into a squat and come back and come down on the floor, tap your sit bones and be able to sit up. Because the truth of the matter is, if you lose the functional mobility in your muscles, the thighs and your glutes and your core and the shoulders, then as you grow older, you're going to get increasingly dependent on different devices, assistive devices, or other people. And that's not what you want. In order for you to go to the I don't want you to have different things on the toilet to allow you to sit there. You should be able to go on the commode and do everything independently. And that's the goal, you guys. So mind, come to the top of your mat. And I'm going to kind of face sideways, feet shoulder width apart, arms going forward as you sink your hips down and come all the way up. Inhale and exhale up. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, toes up and exhale. When you bend your knees down, I want to make sure that the knees stay behind your toes. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This time, when you're up, you go sink down and lift your right knee up all the way up and sink down and come raise your left knee up and down and up and down and up and down and up, down and up. Good job. Bend your knees slightly and really bring your chest down on top of your thighs. Place your hands on the floor and just alternate straightening your knees side to side, side to side. Inhale, sweep up, gaze forward. Exhale, fold, palms flat, right foot back. Left foot back, lower your knees, down slow, slow, slow. Pull up dog, tuck your toes, push your hips back all the way, lift your hips up into downward dog, and let's just stay alternating, bending your knees side to side. Side to side, you're going to push the floor away with all 5 fingers, pushing, 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 lowering the shoulders down the back, navel to the spine, tailbone straight up toward the ceiling. Lower your knees all the way down as you round forward, shift your weight onto your hands, tap your knees, and come back up. And exhale, tap, 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 nice and slow, and back. Really push through your hands and down and up and down and up and down and up. Let's stay in downward dog and really push the heels down or sink the heels down, tailbone straight up, actively activating all 5 fingers of your fingers, and lower your knees slowly, opening your knees and sink your hips all the way back. Place your forehead down on the mat. Hinge forward, rounding your hips or rounding your spine. Come forward, gaze up and back, really getting some mobility into our knees and in our spine as well as our hips. Gaze up and round your spine and sink your hips back. Round forward, 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 and up and back. One more. And come forward, 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 and back. And sink your hips back and stay. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Really sink your hips down. Stretch the hands up and away from you. Sink your hips and sway your hips side to side. And come all the way up onto your hands and knees and sit in a nice Sukhasana pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and exhale down. Inhale, right arm up, over to the left and back, over to the left or to the right and back up, right, over to the left, left arm up, over to the right. And now, after we did all that, see if you can cross at the ankle, shift your weight forward and lift your hips up and down. Lean forward and come up all the way and sink nice and slow all the way down, all the way up. If you can do partially, that's fine. All the way down. And then now I want you to put your left ankle forward, right foot closer to you. Hinge at the hips, lean forward and up and down and up and down. One more, you guys. And up. So if there was a lot of things that were humbling and you found out there isn't a lot of things you could do, that's a good place to start. So join me and let's not lose our mobility, because functional mobility is super important for our overall health, enhancing our metabolism, detox, elimination. Let's preserve muscles and let's help our immunity so that we can use it as a catalyst for. I'll see you guys all next time.